solo duty, which is almost certainly going to spit us out somewhere. So, side quest time. Ollie ho, won't dent my horn with the knocker's arse. We've got ourselves a visitor. Stranger from a strange land. Come to welcome you properly to Tomra. I'd best be teaching you our ways, eh? That starts with paying respects to Ziggurat's statue. Ah, you wouldn't know your riots from your runnets, would you? The Ziggurat I'm referring to is one of our ancestral chiefs, the mightiest warrior in full history. You remember that name, lass. Now, first things first. We need to prepare the offering. It involves you bringing me a handful of soul stones from them rock-headed gnomes out in the scree. Try not to get flattened, eh? But I wanted to... Lolly ho! Say, ain't you that traveler everyone's been talking about? Well, lolly ho again, and welcome to Tomra. I'm gonna treat you to some old hospitality, and I'll not take no for an answer. First things first, we brew some dwarven ale together. Aye, that'll be a lark. Now, most folk make their ale from barley, but not us dwarves. We use seeds harvested from the magma grass that grows on the slopes of Mount Golg. Then weeds drink in the sea air from the moment their heads poke out of the dirt to the moment they wilt and die. Gives our grog a tangy flavor you won't never taste any of that barley brewed stuff. So, let's give you the full experience, shall we? Head on onto the village and pluck me 4 or so good fight-sized magma blooms. They're crammed tight with seeds, don't you know? The dwarves are from Minnesota? You're the latest rumor out of Comra? Strangest find in recent memory. The actual details as to what they said. As to what said find actually is, have yet to emerge. If you do happen to come into any juicy tidbits, I'd be keen to hear them. Suspense is killing me here. Just about bloody had it. No more. Let's stand by and see another theft go unanswered. Eh? What am I angry about? Well, some blasted knockers, ain't it? Greedy, grabby bastards latch on to anything. Ore, hammers, my favorite bloody pick. Drag it back to their nests. And what for, I ask you? Little buggers don't even have the concept of value. I swear there'll be no end to this till I teach them their other ways. Here's the deal, friend. Let me catch some of them, those thieving pests, and I'll see you paid for the trouble. You in? Good. We'll be going south, so you head east until you find a couple knockers to knock about. Once they're reeling, use this wire to bind those wriggling limbs of theirs, then bring them back here to the village. I'll scuff my helm if it ain't that traveler we've been hearing about. The elders had more than a few things to say. I'd best be giving you a proper welcome then, eh? Lolly-ho! Lolly-ho. No, that's what I like to see. A lolly-ho straight from the heart. I only wish my own boy would put a little more effort into his lollies and his hoes. He's always busy fiddling with his damn automata. No time for swapping words with folk of flesh and blood. Every dwarf knows that a lolly-ho gets a lolly-ho, or you're asking to become an outcast. Mother does worry, she does. That's only the half of it. I know it's just a stage all lads go through, but the little bugger has to argue with every word I say. I've just had the most clever idea. Will not listen to me or the other villagers, but maybe, just maybe, curiosity for a stranger will win out over that sour attitude of his. Worth a try, don't you think? Please, befriend my son, Ronnet. Just get him used to giving a proper greeting, that's all I ask. And I tell you, he really is a marvel of automata. If you end up getting along, he might even show you a few of his stranger contraptions. I'm not sure what to make of that. Have you ever felt love's piercing sting? There's this Hume girl, no, this Hume lady, who stabbed me right through the heart. Saw her on my way back from the mines, and I've been dreaming of her ever since. Say love is a dance, eh? I've been watching from the edges for long enough. I think it's time I took the floor. She should be on her way to fetch water from the river soon, but... God, I'm too nervous to approach her alone. Would you come with me? Please, you've got to come with me. Thank you. You're the best friend I've ever had. I never had. Off to Boiled Oil Bridge we go. Boiled Owl. Boiled Owl Bridge. I'm so good at words. Lolly ho! Oh, you couldn't have chosen a better time to visit. Those vile gogs have stolen away my precious automaton. Stolen her away and stashed her in some cluttered corner of their village with the rest of their ill-gotten goods. Problem is, I'm a drinker, not a fighter. I'm not out to creep past their guards without one of them seeing me. That's where I need your help. If a Ronso like you were to walk in and distract them, then I could smuggle out my automaton with no one the wiser. I mean, you shouldn't be in any danger. Dogs and thulls are mortal enemies, aye, but they don't attack other folk on sight. Usually. Let's move a little closer to Comra and get this rescue mission underway. Don't you worry, my little bucket of bolts. You'll soon be home again. Good lord. She'll be alright. Oh, lolly ho. Sorry, I was off my little word there. Just can't shake the sight of it. My best friends, meeting in secret one of them filthy no-good gogs. If the others were to hear about this, her honor would be forfeit. So can you believe I saw her heading out into Scree alone not a few moments ago? How she had the decency to hang her head in shame. Please, stranger, I need you to convince her to stop this madness while I keep the chief's attention elsewhere. You may now trade. Grab the riding map for here. Lolly ho. Been hoping to speak with you, stranger. Would you be willing to help me with a simple task? Something that I just can't ask anyone in Tomra. You will? No, thank you. All I need is 3 little pebbles from Upper Watts River. Slick and smooth, that's all. And you absolutely, positively will not tell me why. Got it. Eh? What? Who? Oh, you're the traveler I keep hearing about. I mean, lolly ho. Almost forgot my manners there. Bad etiquette, that. I don't make up for it by cooking us a tasty breakfast, eh? Thinking a nice cut of cliff mole. You know the rules, Amy. You can be in the window as long as you don't mess with my light. You mess with my light, you get kicked out of the room. At least this thing's sturdy. Durable? Durable. But she needs to stop knocking this over. Especially since it managed to tangle like crazy that time. Well, I suppose that sounds none too appetizing. The medium adult cliff mole is about as pleasant as chewing on your grandma's second favorite pair of boots. A friend of mine, though, he reckons the younger moles are tender and juicy as they come. Say ya, shall we put that claim to the test? Then we'll need to catch one first. The juveniles are said to stay near humid areas like caves and streams. More of a cave kind of dwarf, so you can search the waterways. Oh, and they're apparently a skittish lot. You'll need a plump grub to lure one in before you can stuff it in a sack. Right, there's your grub, and there's your sack. Meet me back here and we'll set the panda sizzling. I would really rather my cats not play with things that have the potential to shatter. Lolly ho. Say, you're that visitor, ain't you? What do you reckon your chances are of smashing a combat automaton? Pretty high. It's my job, you see. Making contraptions that can protect the village from eaters and such. My latest and greatest invention is the Ironbeard Killer. Well, maybe not the greatest. As soon as I turned the bugger on, it straightened up, twitched a bit, then raced right out the gate. As much as I'd like to go after it, you never know what a failed automaton might do. What's worse? Tune this one to be extra aggressive. Like it's not, I'd barely squeak out a lolly ho before it pulped me into a bloody mess. I need you to forcefully disassemble the killer and bring me back its core. Last I saw it was trundling away to the southeast. Here, you can use this lump of coal to pick your battlefield. The automaton is designed to refuel if the opportunity presents itself. All its stuff in its face with that. You can get in the first blow. Make it a good one. Didn't call it killer for nothing. Okay, just you. Coming back to that. Okay, gotta talk to you. Nah, I have not, and she's been away all weekend. So, Ronet, look, we've got a visitor. Why don't you say hello? Who are you, then? What, you got something to say to me? Lolly ho. I don't know if I have the cheese. Oh, you know our greeting. Lolly. Oh, Ronet, my lad, you can do better than that. Heads up, ice front, no need to be shy. I'm not being shy, I'm stoic. Yes, dear, if you say so. No, Ronet, is everything else alright? You seem to be looking for something? No, it's just... I mean, I sort of lost my hammer. You... what? Call the irresponsible, careless, foolish... Ronet's hammer has been in the family for generations. It's a priceless heirloom that once belonged to Watts, the blacksmith legend himself. Well, what are you standing around for, boy? Find that hammer. We will do what we can to help you. Alright, why don't you have a chat with some villagers for me and ask if they've seen Ronet's hammer. Just remember your dwarven manners and all will be well. So many. Okay. I want those two flagged. I want to talk to you. Lollyho, how are you, that visitor from some faraway land? Tell me, friend, do you like explosions? That nervous thrill when you toss a bomb you just made. The satisfaction of shattering a shelf of bedrock into tiny little pieces. Pity the poor souls who've never known such joy. You're a worldly lass, ain't you? Promise not to lecture me about danger and scaring the beardlings. I expect my milksop neighbors, and I'll let you test my latest batch of explosives. Take these beauties and throw one at the bedrock east of the village. Explosions are a reward in itself, of course. But if you're lucky, you might also hit a seam of ore. Bring any promising chunks back to me and I'll let you know what you found. Where are you? There you are. You want words with me then? That's a fine lolly-ho you've got there. Lass, I like you. We're on it. Oh, that Sulky Sprout's lost old Watt's hammer, is he? Oh, lucky for him, I believe yon gentle dwarf picked it up. Someone's getting back to work then. Good day to you, stranger. Where are all the quests that I have right now? Ah, there you are. You're talking to me? I'm gonna do the Far Eastern greeting. What's this? Perfect lolly-ho? An ordinary traveler, I see. The hammer I picked up? I reckon it would hand it over to the Elder for safekeeping. You're saying it belongs to young Ronnet? He can be a touch shouty, that boy. Do you think you could take it back to him for me? That's my part done then. Ronnet, I found your bloody hammer. Huh? Why are you still here? Wait, this is my hammer? Well, would you look at that? See, Ronnet? You're the right and proper greeting and folkably glad to share a bit of kindness. Could be that you've had a thing or two learned from Archon here. Huh? Are you lecturing me again? Well, maybe you're not such a bad sort. I'll just put the hammer in a safe place somewhere. I mean to be a famous splitty myself someday, so I'd best not lose it again. I'll leave you to it then. Come on, boys, not the easiest to get along with, Archon, but you could sure use a friend like you. I don't need a friend. I don't need anyone. We're not going to be friends, understand? But you can stay around a little longer, if you want. So now what? Are you a tsundere? It's not like I like you, baka. Oh, are we unlocking the dwarf quests? You're staying around then? Not that I care. But since you're here, I might as well show you one of my favorite automata. I present to you the invincible, the unstoppable Megasonic Frog Boy. He might not look much different than the other models, but I've upgraded him some new features I invented. Lolly-ho? Lolly-ho. Okay, you'll need one law. Okay, you'll need one law. Well, pretty amazing, huh? It repeats what you say. What's that look for? Oh, I see. You're thinking, he can greet some overgrown toy just fine, but he's too scared to talk to actual people? You just don't understand me. You don't understand me. Oh, I think I understand you pretty good, buddy. Bigger things to worry about than minding my manners. You helped me out with my stuff, though, and maybe I'll forgive you for underestimating me. Just this one time, though. I need you to take this coal to Zem. She's one of the village elders, and her automaton is due for some fuel. Zemet, why are you such a pain to get to? Why did I go the long way around? Lolly-ho? You must be the visitor Zemet was talking about. What can this old lady do for you? On a little errand for Ronit, are ya? That's nice. Can't get around like I used to, but what with this bent back of mine? Would you mind feeding that coal straight into Diligent Spirit here? Poured the lot in then, have you? Thank you, dear. You're as kind as our Ronit. When he heard how my back was giving me trouble, that fine young lad went and hammered together my oddly named helper here. Hardly a day goes by when he doesn't stop past to see if it's working properly. He's a surly boy, but his heart's in the right place. It's just a pity he handles his failures with frustration. If he persevered with his greetings instead of lashing out, I'm sure he'd be capable of a lovely lolly-ho. Actually, I'm surprised he even asked you to bring me my fuel. I've never known him to do that before. Not with anyone. I have a feeling you'll be the one to get through to him, lass. So be patient if you can. Thank you again for the delivery. You delivered the coal to Zemet, then? But she didn't say anything strange about me, did she? Anyway, thanks for the help. Maybe you and I can be friends after all. Maybe, I said.